Well, good morning. It is Saturday, the 13th of February, and it's nearly Valentine's. And you're here with Lengro, Saturday Morning Live. Good morning, guys. How are you? Hello, Margaret Charlton. We've got an amazing show lined up for you today. Listen, guys, it is Valentine's week, and I'll tell you why. In a Romany family, we don't just celebrate one day. We love the number 7, of course, because it's so spiritual. And actually, as a gypsy, we like to twist things sometimes for our own pleasure. So we have in our family a birthday week. We have a Valentine's week. So now you're playing with the gypsies, you two can join in as well. I'm going to be asking you who sent you or who you sent your first ever Valentine's to. Also, I want to know what the most unusual gift that you've got ever had is. Let's have a little look. Guys, there's this huge party upstairs and it ain't in my house. We now have 7 celestial bodies in Aquarius. So that means it's time for a shift. Can see you in the mirror there. I love you so much. I got up an hour ago, I ain't gonna lie. And I do know what we're talking about today, but I also know it's very cold in Brighton, guys. So I have moved simply from the bedroom to the front room because it was far too cold. So we've got some amazing Valentine's facts. And if you don't know, this week Valentine's, we are also celebrating amazing astrological happenings. So I thought I would open the show with some readings for you guys and then bring on an amazing lineup. We've got everybody there. Good morning, Vicky Goodchild. How are you doing? Where are you in the world, guys? And what's the weather like? Em's backstage, probably in her spa, guys. But I've made her get out, put some clothes on and join us for the Valentine special. And of course, we had an amazing cover. Let me just show you quickly, guys. We have got our superstars. Just look at that. Do you know what? My first boyfriend pictures looked absolutely nothing like that. They really didn't. And we also have, of course, all of the gossip coming from the ladies as well. But first of all, I expect you guys want some readings, don't you? Let me just give myself a bit of a brand. I'm feeling rather plain on my own. I really am. Let's have a look. There we go. There's a picture of me looking a bit more a bit more together, guys, as well. So let's get some readings underway. Let's have a little look. Good morning, sunshine. I'm coming around slowly. It's all right. It's our show. We can take our time. Let's have a look. I'm going to pick an Amanda Law. I also have one of our new writers watching, a little Lily May Norcup as well, who I've got a meeting with after the show. Don't be late. Jackie Toy, I'm going to pick you now as well. Let's just hope I've got everything that I need around me. And there is a rumor that Rose might be joining us as well, but it's okay because Jackie's backstage to keep control and Amanda's backstage to make sure we don't keep control. So who knows where the show could go. Okay, so Jackie Toy, what do we have astrologically for everybody at the moment? So Mars meets Taurus, sextile to Neptune and Pisces. Whatever your sign, don't rake up the past. It can do no good whatsoever. Let's have a look. Tomorrow, Mercury retrograde meets Jupiter in Aquarius. Don't think about an ex that wasn't worth it. So with that in mind, we seriously have some work to do today, guys, don't we? Let's have a little look. So Jackie Toy, we have picked the wish card for you, the 9 of Cups. If you use tarot cards, guys, then you'll know that the 9 of Cups in particular, means that your wishes can come true. The lovely 9 of Cups here is undignified. So Jackie, you kind of lost your way a little bit at the moment. Let me tell you, with 7 planets in Aquarius, we can turn this card upside down. And for you, it really is a little bit of a feeling of not being in control. Who's not feeling in control today? Who's had a bit of a wobble? Stephen Cates is there. We've got a crazy Leo there as well. And I did want to use today to go through some of your traits as well as doing readings to encompass more of you in the predictions that I make. What do we know about Leos? They are loyal. They are prideful, very sensitive. Obviously, they're born leaders, but they're also very generous and warm-hearted. So can I say to all of you Leos out there, draw back and savor a little bit of that time for yourself. Of course, it's not easy, but you've got to slow down. I want to draw a card for you now, Margaret, as well, but I want to get some horoscopes out there. And I know that lots of you want to have readings. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a few readings this morning, bring some guests on, then I'm going to come back and do some more work for you guys. How about that? So, Margaret, the card I've drawn for you is indeed my sister from another mister. It is Gem on the Knight of Cups. What do we know about knights? It means you've got that inner strength and you will be called upon to use it. When is change meant for you, Margaret Charlton? Well, cups in tarot cards, if you don't know, mean the summertime. The summertime means waiting for you. Does a Leo like waiting? No. So you need to do some relaxations exercises and maybe start to enjoy, Margaret, the fact that you do have more time for yourself and on your own to plan things, because that's what it's about astrologically at the moment, guys. It's about planning new things for ourselves and talking to ourselves to understand what our new needs are. And it's not easy, is it? It's especially not easy for you Scorpios, is it? Because you have Mars as your ruling planet and Pluto as well. Mars is the god of war, of course, but it's okay because he's not feeling too much like war at the moment, but he is feeling like change. I've said it again, Scorpios, they're willful. No. Secretive. No. Energetic. Dramatic. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio as well, Hayley, okay? What we do know is Scorpios have had a really strong time. They have been overdoing it. I'm one of them as well. But what I do know with Scorpios is the 4th of March is a really strong time for you. So, Hayley, plan everything for the 4th of March for your action plan of where you want to go. That's what it's all about. Making a plan, isn't it? Who else have we got out there? Don't forget to let me know where you are. Michelle says, me please, me please. Of course. I'm pleased to announce I've got some amazing contact lenses in today and I can see absolutely everything. Michelle, you haven't said what star sign you are. I'm just glancing down here at what the girls have sent me backstage. We've got some very strange things that people have done for each other on Valentine's, guys. And we'll be getting to that later as well. But Michelle Hand, I'm not going to leave you out. You haven't said what star sign you are. We've got the Empress card. When you look at the Empress card, she is a picture of total femininity. She is a mother. She is somebody who was born to be a mother. And I can see from your picture as well, Michelle, that you mother the people that you meet. So much so that sometimes you don't get your own things done. Michelle, can I just say that from looking at you at the moment, you've done a lot for other people, but not enough to build up for yourself at the moment. I'm not getting till November, but November, I'm definitely getting a house change for you. And I also feel news of not just one, but 2 pregnancies coming up around you this year, which if they are linked with surprise, will in the end be linked with pleasure. Let's have a little look. We've got Jan Oaks in Liverpool. Oh, Vicky Goodchild says, yes, have been overdoing it for sure, to the point that I feel run down. Listen, guys, if you're feeling run down, the key is to listen to your body. My favorite oil person in the world, Sam Earl, had a hard night last night. It was just a long night, wasn't it? That new moon is making us think about things, isn't it? And Amanda's here to talk about that later as well. So give in. Listen to your body. Sam Earl is watching from the comfort of her sofa because that's what her boss told her to do. If you want to take some advice from me, guys, whatever star sign you are at the moment, with so many planets in Aquarius, and remember, Aquarius is about what's happening now. It's about the change, moving forward, technical breakthroughs. It's about riding that storm. Sometimes it's like we've entered a new year at school and we haven't looked around because we're so frightened at who we're now in class with or who's teaching the lessons. But we're in it together and we're here. So decide what your strengths are, decide who you are, and stick to that. Because we at Lengro are here to help you. Look, you can tell I'm sat back on the sofa today because I'm not even doing any branding, am I? But who cares? We're all here together. All right. Yep, Rich is looking at me over there because actually you're a captive audience, aren't you? With that in mind, don't forget to like, follow and share our page, okay? Let's have a little look. Melissa Burrell, let's pick a card for you as well. I can't see that picture properly, but that looks a very interesting picture, Melissa, indeed. And that looks rather to the dramatics. Amanda would like that picture, I think, for sure. Let's have it. Okay. So when you pick a card such as the Eight of Cups, you've also got to pick another card to go with it because your emotions are going through. You've been through 2 massive changes, Melissa, and I've had to pick 3 cards for this. And it's all like this really heavy emotional journey that you've been on. I've got you down to a T, Melissa. The way that somebody thought of you in the past, the things they said about you that stayed with you, it's time for those thoughts to move out because you know they're not true. So, gentlemen, ladies, can we please build ourselves out? Build ourselves up. We have a choice, don't we? We can either fight or we can lay down and be trampled over. And we at Lengro, we don't do that. So we're going to live the Lengro life. And I'm going to do plenty more readings today. And I'm coming back later on with an oil and gemstone special. Oh my God, it's like a moment in When Harry Met Sally, isn't it? It's basically that restaurant moment from my sofa. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it. Amanda might do it for us, an impression later. So I've got somebody to bring on now. If I can just take off this brand. Let's have a little look. Let's go back to the comments. I have got a little person all the way from Oz. Hello.
Oh, good morning to you. It's my evening.
First and foremost, how was your 5th? You disappeared for a week. We had you at your glory. You've survived 50. How was the party, Em?
Oh, absolutely fabulous. I felt we were incredibly lucky over here in Australia that I had a tiny little window of not being in lockdown. So I was allowed to invite 15 people to my party, and I felt absolutely blessed by the friends I have. Oh. I just had a wonderful, wonderful night. So yeah, really, really good. And yeah, I'm so excited. Hello, Jan. How are you?
We've got we've got newbie.
Hello, Amanda. So.
Okay, we're not going to just go with that for you. You know the followers are our friends, Em, that are watching. Yeah, so let's just cut it back to
they certainly are. And look at all these beautiful comments. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm going to say one word. Do you fancy some ribs?
Oh, I think I'll give ribs a miss.
Okay, we'll give ribs a miss. So I'm going to disappear now. Would you like to please introduce your guests? I know that you've got one of the most loved up couple from South Africa who are now ours. Do you want to introduce them and I'll pop off?
Yes, I'd love to introduce them. So, good evening or good morning, everybody. I hope you read the magazine this week. And if you did, you would have noticed that the amazing Tatiana and Duchamp are our cover couple. And these 2 people absolutely represent couple goals. They met when they were still in school. At 15 years old, they decided that they wanted to travel together. They arrived in the UK just last year, and during the time that they have been there, they've set up their own YouTube channel and have just experienced amazing success. So if Claire could please bring on the absolutely gorgeous Tatiana and Duchamp. Hello. How are you, lovely people?
Good.
Excellent. So you 2, you met in school.
Yes.
So how old were you when you met in school?
Initially 13. 13 years old, yeah. Initially.
13 years old.
Yeah.
And you told me that in the interview that basically really from when you first met, you, even though it wasn't love at first sight, there was definitely a very, very strong connection.
Yes, definitely. Like there was something there.
Some sparks that were there. Even if we were not even
together.
There was sparks, yes.
Yeah, because your personalities in school were quite different. Like Duchamp, you were the bad boy, and Tatiana, was the incredibly intelligent good girl.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like opposites attract, really, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Oh, I just absolutely loved your story. I mean, just
Thank you.
couple goals, so romantic. I really, really think that, you know, you need to write a book about your story because it's so, so, so romantic. So, talking of romance, what do you two have planned for Valentine's Day?
Good question.
Well, actually, I am working tomorrow, but I'm sure when I come back tomorrow, we'll have a nice, glass of wine, a nice dinner.
Yeah, I'll definitely cook a nice dinner for you.
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of just see where the night goes, spend time together. We've been doing that a lot more, kind of just leaving our phones and being present in the moment. And I think that's what's important, and we enjoy that. So I think that's what we'll be doing.
Oh, that's wonderful. So can you give away what you're going to cook him for dinner, or is that a surprise for Duchamp tomorrow?
I think that can be the surprise.
Oh, okay. I won't push that any further. Now, you guys, I've been watching a lot of your YouTube films.
Yes.
And I absolutely love them. I mean, some of them just make me laugh so, so much. And others just kind of make your heart melt. Like, they're just amazing. Like, you guys do such a great job. Which was the best one, the one that you both enjoyed? I'll start with Tatiana. What's the one that you enjoyed the most?
I actually enjoy all of them. I've enjoyed specific ones, but I feel like the more and more we do videos, the more we become ourselves, and I just enjoy it more. I don't know. I think the one when we moved to our first apartment was really interesting, and I think Duchamp can agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
It was new. It was exciting.
Just a whole new thing for us. We've never moved in our own apartment. We've never shopped for our own house. We've never. So that vlog that day that her aunt took us to IKEA also was our first experience. That was by far one of my favorite vlogs, and also the first time we vlogged in the UK was fun as well. So, yeah.
Shall I tell you my favorite one?
Yes.
I really, really loved the one where you set Duchamp challenges all day, and one of them,
the one where he jumped in the sea.
Please check out their channel. She actually got Duchamp to dress up in this amazing suit, and you can imagine how this man looks in a suit. Incredibly handsome.
Thank you.
And she took him down to Brighton Beach and dared him to go into the sea in his suit.
Literally.
And it was a really, really great video. And Tatiana, you even videoed like people's expressions as he went into the sea. And when I watched that one, I thought, that's true love. Because you did it without question, didn't you, Duchamp?
I literally, I mean, why not? We've got to, have some fun sometimes. It's quite funny because when I was in the sea, there was ladies like grabbing their children away from me. They were like, "Oh my god!" And I did it. I mean, it was pretty funny, but yeah, that was actually quite fun.
Yes. It was great. It was great, and I really just recommend everybody to look up your YouTube channel, because that's just one of many, many, many great videos that you guys have uploaded.
Yes.
So, one last question before I bring Jackie on to ask some questions. What is the best Valentine's present that either of you have ever received from each other? I would imagine it would just be from YouTube, but seems 13.
I'd say my ring. I've actually been wearing this ring for like 5 years now. So like she engraved.
It's a promise ring.
Yeah, she engraved "I promise" on this ring and gave it to me when we first started dating. And I've like literally had it in my hand since then. So
he's got a white mark because he's worn it so much.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and how about you, Tatiana?
He actually, I just remembered now, he bought a little book that has like a marble kind of engraved thing on it. And he wrote our little like life story together up until that day. And then at the end of the book, it's actually so cute. He cuts a little box and he put a
yes, I
promise
remember
ring in
that.
it. And then he said, "Will you be mine?" Like whatever.
Yeah.
It was so cute. I still got that book actually. I should get it out and show you guys.
No.
It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, you two, you just make my heart melt. You're just absolutely gorgeous, and it's so wonderful to like be working with you both, because you just bring like such a lovely vibe to the Lengro team.
That's good.
So
Thank
I
you.
am going to bring on, the beautiful Jackie Tyler, who's got
Hi
some more
guys.
questions for you.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Right. Well, you've been on the team for a little while now, haven't you? And we're so glad to have you on our Lengro team. But I've got a few questions for you because I want to go a little bit. I want to dig a little bit deeper. So I would like to know where is your happy place? Where do you feel most happy and content?
Now, I think both of us is home. I mean, we take
South
home.
Africa?
Yeah, so, no, but also like our own houses.
Our own house.
You take it for granted, when you're at home, it's every day you're at home. But when you're not at home, you miss it so much. I wouldn't mind just being with my dad, making me like work where before I couldn't wait to actually leave the house. So right now, all I wish is like, being with my dad. We used to do a lot of building. And at that time, I couldn't wait to, go to my friends. But now, all I want to do is just go back there. So, yeah. And I think the same for you, being with your mom.
I definitely think it's being back in South Africa, yes. But since I've moved here, I've grown a lot as a person individually.
Yes, you have.
And I feel like, for me, being in my peaceful place is being content with myself, because I've never felt that before. And for the first time this year, I felt that. And it's such a good feeling. I feel like that's my happy place, is being happy with myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. So when you're both feeling a bit down, feeling a bit homesick or feeling a bit down, what would you wear to make yourselves feel better?
Good question. Sean's the one to answer that for you.
I would put on my favorite pair of jeans, my newest shoes, because whatever the newest ones are, obviously my favorite. And then obviously my newest jackets, and then I would literally just wear it, and yeah, that would make me feel better.
And your jewelry,
and my jewelry, yeah, I'd put my hair, I'd do my jewelry, I'd do everything where, just anything really, and it does make me feel a lot more better.
Yeah.
I know you do your makeup and everything else as well.
Yeah, my makeup, my hair, the whole shebang.
Yeah,
the whole shebang.
She'll spend the whole day to look pretty for 10 minutes, and then she'll take it.
But I can't actually imagine you two being down ever, because you're both so always bubbly and bright and gorgeous. So what do you two love? We know how much you love each other, but what do you love most about each other? Is there one particular thing?
Do you want to go first?
You can go first.
my favorite thing about Tatiana is that I wake up with a cup of tea every morning. Or it's so nice. Like it's so like cute, if I must say. It's like, I have a cup of tea on my bed. She wakes me up. It's just not every night or every day, but it's really nice to feel loved in the morning. First thing, it's just really amazing. Yeah.
A fantastic start to the day.
I think mine is, Deshaun always keeps a positive spirit, and like whenever I'm feeling like I can't do something, he always pushes me, and he's like, you can. So he'll push me to my limits to make sure that, because he knows I can do it, and you get into dark spaces, especially being in this lockdown, and he always just lifts me up, and he brings an energy when he walks into the room. So I like that about him.
Oh. So after your morning cup of tea, Tatiana, what would both of you, what would your perfect day be?
Perfect day.
Perfect day. I think a whole day full of content. We've actually just planned a whole calendar of what we're doing every single day, just to try and grow ourselves and our channels, and we're very grateful for that. I think that's a nice day. The sunshine, we do miss the sun.
The sun. A day full of things, that like a full day of plans. We like that. To know that we at 12 o'clock we're going to be doing this. We look forward to it. So, yeah.
Yeah. And what's coming up next for both of you? What have we got to look forward to?
We have decided to actually do. No one actually knows this. You guys are the first.
Exclusive.
We're gonna do like a little series on our YouTube channel called Real Talk with Deshaun and Tatiana, and kind of just talking about our real situations and being real with everyone, so they can relate to situations and
Wow,
Oh,
that's
so exciting.
now I know Claire and Amanda are dying to ask you some questions as well. So let's bring them on as well.
Let me in. Okay, but there's a big mouth backstage as well. Let's bring her on. Hold on, it's my favourite person to insult. Hold on, where is she? Where are you, Rose? Oh, now I've insulted her. She's gone. Let's have a look. Thicker skin than that woman.
There she is.
You actually look amazing.
Well, I'm a Viking today.
Doesn't she? She looks very
Yeah, she looks very vampy today.
Girls,
She's
my
a
hair's
Viking. We will get
so
to
I just put
Viking.
it up.
You look very, very stunning. I need some help though with you. I need somebody to help handle you. Rose. There she is.
Hi everyone, happy Valentine's. Lovely to see you, Amanda.
Morning.
Now listen, guys, can I just interrupt for a moment? We are going to be coming back with lots of chat with these guys, and I am going to be doing some readings in a moment. Janet says, hi, Rose.
Hello, hi guys.
You do
Hi.
actually look really beautiful, babe. You really do. If you don't know, Rose and I have known each other for
Why
a
are you
life.
being nice to me?
Yeah, last 2 minutes, don't worry. But listen to this, right? Guys, in India, right? India celebrates Children's Day on November the 14th, exactly 9 months after Valentine's Day. Funny that, isn't it? In Japan, women give chocolates to men on Valentine's Day, and the men reciprocate it a month later, and it's called White Day. Americans used to send mean and insulting cards to each other on Valentine's Day. Bit like us, really, Rose, isn't it? And finally, a festival practiced in ancient Rome is thought to be the origins of Valentine's Day. Check this out, Amanda. Men would sacrifice goats and make whips from their skin, while women would line up to receive lashes as a fertility ritual and to ease their childbirth pains.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. As a goat owner, I don't approve.
I don't think that would ease anyone's pain, would it? I think it'd just be distraction. Oh my goodness.
Can I quickly ask you, Amanda and Rose, I'm going to take you all off to do some readings now. When we come back on, what are you guys going to be talking about?
I will be talking all things love and a bit saucy but nice.
I love that. Completely you. Absolutely love it. Rose, what are you going to be talking about today?
I'm going to show you a couple of my Valentine's presents from my husband.
No way. Good on you, Jim. Rich. Right, let's have a look.
Do you want to see my whips?
Okay, so on that note, I'm taking off South Africa, I'm taking off Australia, I'm taking off up the road and Hertfordshire and down the road. Oh dear, I do love you, Rose, so much. Okay, so guys, as you can see, it's going to be one of those days. Let me tell you quickly, you know Cupid? He's often portrayed on Valentine's cards as a naked cherub launching arrows of love at unsuspecting lovers. But the Roman god, Cupid, has his roots in Greek mythology as the god of love, Eros. So if you believe in Valentine's, we want to know what you're going to be doing for Valentine's. And actually, the astrological aspects look really good to wear our heart on our sleeves. So why don't I pick a couple more of you for readings? But what I do want to see is I want to see your star sign as well. And can I just say, guys, please, 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 like, follow and share Tatiana and Duchamp. They are the most amazing couple in their own home country. They have got so many followers for a reason. So if you were starting off in a fresh country with a fresh life, wouldn't you like support? And I don't know a couple that deserve it more, but they're going to be coming back with some more chat soon. We're going to pick Sonia Lewis, who is a Cancerian. So Cancerians, you are moody. You're loving. I can see you say protective. What do you want? Oh, I drank it. You can tell Mercury is in retrograde, can't you? I was just talking to Sonia Lewis. Honestly, guys, you're creeping on the floor. Sonia Lewis, okay, let me shuffle a card for you. I've not got a normal man. he crawls on the floor to like talk to me. We know why. We do know why. He only shows his face in the club. So Cancerians, I was saying, wasn't I? Do you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to pick a positive and a negative. What do we know about Cancerians that we like? You are so protective, you Cancerians. What about when you get really weird, though? The other side, you are absolutely smothering, okay? So if you want to have a good Valentine's and you are a Cancerian, let others come to you because you want to know that others love you for who you are and that you're not doing the chasing. The 5 of Cups, what do 5s mean? They mean, Sonia Lewis, you've had instability, you've had conflict, but you're moving on to a better life. Look, you're looking to the past. That's Mercury in retrograde. If you are a Cancerian, please do avoid going back to the past. Those 7 planets in Aquarius are the sign of a party. I'm going to bring this up quickly for Ashley Reed because it's quite interesting. Because I've just woken up not long ago, I thought I would tell you some really extreme facts about different star signs. And what we know about Virgo on the good side is Virgos, you've got really good, refined taste and class, haven't you? But the problem with a Virgo is you're so fault-finding with others and secretly as well. Let's get out there. Virgos are known as a little bit of the hypochondriacs of the zodiac. We've all got our good points and our bad points, haven't we, guys? And the card I've drawn is the 7 of Pentacles for you, Ashley. You've got new plans taking shape, whether you want them or not. As we see with this card, Undignified, others have taken control of your plans. Not a good thing. Get back in control. Own your house. Shape your life. It's where you want to be. A really important message for you, Ashley, is indeed just that. Home is where you need it to be and not where others lead. Okay, let's have a little look. We're looking at Leos there. So for Leos, we have got you're very dignified, aren't you, you Leos? Look, we've got Ashley. No, hold on. We've got Eileen. We've got Amina. So Leos, you are very dignified. You're so respectful, aren't you? But when you don't get what you want, you can be tyrannical. So this Valentine's Day, listen when others speak. Please do. Ashley says, thank you very much. I'm going to bring on 2 ladies now before I bring the whole team on. There's one of them. Hello, beautiful lady.
Darling.
First and foremost, how was the new moon for you?
The new moon was tricky. Oh, I don't know how I left a message on the private members club, and it's like a time of being very, very squeezed. I think with Mercury as well, everyone's stuff is coming up to be cleared, and so definitely felt the backlash of the new moon, but have planted new projects, new exciting ventures, and felt very inspired. So I hope that everyone else also felt inspired to kind of push through, even though things are constricting and constraining. You know, creativity and imagination has no bounds. Love has no bounds. So we're not locked down. We've got to remember we've got an opportunity to think outside our boxes and our
I'm gonna come straight to a question with you. Now, you know that I love you for the drama that you bring to life. So I'm relying on you to tell me something crazy that's happened to you on a Valentine's. Or have you ever been so obsessed with someone that you have done something? Rose will probably have a story about that.
Okay. I will share a silly thing, but I'm so excited. So with my first husband, I thought it'd be really lovely. He's from Sweden, to get this butler service where they come, and I deliberately wasn't with him on Valentine's because I thought that he would then give me the most amazing Valentine's Day. I'd look forward to receiving flowers and this whole thing, you know, because there's madly in love and all this thing. So I deliberately thought I'd be away. And of course, there's nothing came for me. And he was absolutely furious because this butler in full dress, you know, black tie and everything else, an amazing meal for him, turned up at 8:30 in the morning. And he was pissed the night before. And last thing he wanted to be woken up by somebody with food. He was furious. And I'd spent all this money, and I was like, and I got nothing. So that really taught me, you know, I learned a lesson. But this,
you dumped him.
look what I got.
Oh, how beautiful!
Yes, from an admirer who I don't know who it is, but anyway, it's a chocolate rose tulip. How beautiful is that?
Don't tell Rose that you don't know who it's from because she'll say it's bloody well from her. Right, Rose. Rose,
I had a bite.
Yeah.
Oh, look at now. You wouldn't get a chance, darling. I'd have whisked it away. Would have had-
Oh, yes. I know you and chocolate, my darling.
Rose, I would like you, because I know you so well, to follow up Amanda's story, because actually in Brighton, Amanda, we have a little bit of a different butler service, don't we, Rose?
Yes, we do.
Oh, do
Tell me
you?
about it. Yeah.
The
We
naked butlers.
Yeah, we have naked butlers that you can hire in Brighton, where the man wears nothing but an apron, and you can call either one or a group of men to come and serve. Now, I've never done this personally. Rose, do you know anyone who has?
Yes, I've had a few around my house.
You?
Yeah.
I need some backup. Hold on. Emma, save me. Sean, save me. I just want
You can't be saved, is John.
look, this lady said, oh God, I got a card. Oh wow. Well, listen, I don't know whether she's saying listen to the naked butlers or about the card. And we did have some strange facts, ladies and gentlemen, didn't we, about what people have done for each other on Valentine's, did we not?
We certainly did.
I can start off with something that I've got right here as a Valentine's. I think this is really lovely, except it might make me feel a little bit weird. So this is something where you can stay connected to your loved one with pillow talk. So it's a little right, syncs it up with your heartbeat and transmits the rhythm via a wristband to your lover's pillow. So whilst you were away, this is what I could have done, wherever they might be. So each little pillow speaker then beats with your partner's heart in real time, making it feel like your head is lying on their chest.
Okay, hold on a moment.
Yeah.
If you have these points,
Yes.
then I think it's only right that we ask the viewers to vote. So let's take some different ones. So Amanda, yours is again a heartbeat of your partner.
It's the heartbeat of the partner in real time, so it's connected to their wrist, their heartbeat, that's transmitted to the little speaker you have in your pillow if you were acting with each other. So it would feel like you're still listening to his heartbeat on his chest. Personally, that might me feel all a little bit weird, and I might get a bit funny about that. I'm not sure, but I like the concept. I like the concept, and it's.
It might send you to sleep.
What, darling?
It might help you to sleep.
It
You
might.
know that heartbeat?
Yeah, and just having your head listening, feeling that someone's there. So if you heard that heartbeat speed up,
I like that.
you know what's going on, wouldn't you?
Any other offers? Any other offers?
I've got the perfect present for Valentine's, and this is one for you, Em. In case you hadn't bought Jay anything for Valentine's, you can now give
me an idea.
Perfect. So you can now give the love of your life a ring made from your own teeth, or a necklace from your hair. Now, this lady is called Polly Vanderklas, and she's based in Melbourne, Em, so not too far from you. And the rings are beautifully cast in cast metal settings, and she's open to donations from people around the area of any bodily parts that they've got spare that they can donate to her. But if you use your own teeth, you get a 10% discount. So vanderglass.com if you're interested, Em.
Okay. Hair I could probably cope with. Teeth I'm not quite so sure.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any unusual presents that
Yes, I
go on.
have two presents I've got here. My first year with my husband and I got together.
Yeah, his name's Jim, Rose. His name's Jim.
Oh, is that what his name is? I have so many.
It's the butler that's giving on.
And I got into my shop, and on the desk was this.
Oh.
It's a Lego, a rose made out of Lego, and a box of sushi. Because I'm a Taurian, the way to my heart is food.
Oh,
Oh,
So
how
that's kind of
romantic.
unusual. A bit of Lego, and this was the next year is a Lego heart.
Oh,
that's,
And taken out for dinner, so that was all good.
and what are you going to get him from you? A medal?
I've got some chocolates, little heart chocolates.
Are they Lego heart chocolates, Rose?
Sorry?
Are they Lego heart chocolates?
No.
By any chance?
No.
Oh, and then they
they're
break
quite
his
boring, they're
teeth,
just
and then
boring.
the next year he can send his teeth to you.
Oh.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I'd be sending my toy boy in.
Oh, good. Tatiana and Dushan, listen to this because I've got a couple of things here. A voodoo curse. Do you have someone on your nasty list this Valentine's Day? If so, consider putting a virtual voodoo curse that you can buy. Oh my goodness, no, guys. As a Romeo Gypsy, I'm a great believer in karma. Let's not have that one. One more then. Love ashes. And I have heard of this actually, guys. Have you? If your loved one is sadly no longer with you, then Love Ashes cremation jewelry might just be the ticket. Love Ashes uses the remains of a departed loved one to create jewelry or another kind of memorial. Oh my God. That's why Rose wears so much jewelry with all her exes.
Yes. Claire, your brother's in there.
He's under the patio.
Oh, well, I've heard also that if you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, you can actually contact this company. Now my phone's not going to play the game and come up with it, but you can contact this company, which is namarofake.com, and they can send you a fake digital girlfriend or boyfriend to spend the day with. And I mean, virtual reality is kind of the way of the future. Check out my story next week because it's all to do with virtual reality. And so this one really resonated with me because, if you're feeling lonely, you can just contact these people and they can send you a fake date.
And if you get fed up with them, you can just turn them off.
You can.
Guys, we still have 20 minutes of the show left and somebody is not sounding right. So I'm going to have to take somebody off. Does anybody think they have... Can anybody hear any feedback or not?
I can hear the clicks, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start. Who should I start with? Amanda, I'll start with you because otherwise if I take Rose off, she'll just like... Oh, hold on, let's have a look.
Okay, keep speaking.
Is it me?
Hold on, I think... Could we all talk and could we let...
No, it's still clicking.
We're still clicking. Okay, right. Okay, so I'm going to take you off just because you're next on the line. No, it's definitely not M. Okay, Tatcha, guys, we're going to take you off for just 1 second.
Is it me clicking?
No, it's still clicking.
No, we're still clicking. Okay, so Rose, I don't want you to go. Hold on.
Hello.
I think that's the clip. Rose. Oh, bless her. I was just about to okay, Rose, take yourself off and come back on again. And now I'll have to try and be a bit more sensible as well. Listen, we've got a comment here from Carla. She says, you guys are all sweet and funny. I love listening to you all. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, do you know what? You can still hear the clicking, so I'm bringing Rose back. My feelings
It is
are
still clicking. Yeah.
I don't know who's clicking. So I really don't know. Amanda, I'm going to try you one more time for a second. Okay.
Is it me being a dolphin?
It could be. It's your inner dolphin.
Oh, Rose. But listen, Rose, you have been showing pictures of Brighton Beach, and you wanted to ask as well, didn't you, if people would like to see more pictures of Brighton? And I think that your videos are really, really uplifting. I'm going to have to try you for one moment, Rose, because I think it might be you, and I'm so sorry. Hold on. There, guys. Do we think... I can still hear it, and I don't know who it is.
I can still hear a click.
I'm so sorry. Okay, can we hear it now?
No.
I can. So let's just try... Amanda. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
No, Amanda's a bit freezy. Oh, dear.
Okay, we're going to try and bring the guys back on again. I'm so sorry about that, guys, as well. No, I think it might be Tatiana, and I've got it. Let's have a look.
Okay, how's that?
Is it me clicking? Oh, I don't think it is.
I think
it's not for one.
That's okay.
Knowing Rose, she's doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
We have had a new year. We now have 7 planets in Aquarius. we also have the Chinese New Year as well. What are we in? The year of the ox, isn't it, guys?
Yes.
So happy Chinese New Year to you. And of course, we have coming up next month the astrological New Year as well. So here's my question to each and every one of the Lengro ladies and to you out there. What's your resolution? And what are you going to do with the rest of your life? I really want to bring Tatiana and Dushan on, but can you hear the clicking or not?
No.
No. I think that we can't. So if you don't know who all of us are, I'm Claire Petulengro. I am an editor of Lengro magazine and a clairvoyant and astrologer. And this is Lengro Live on a Saturday morning. Guys, could you introduce yourself? Over to you, Jax. Who are you and what do you do?
Yeah, I'm Jack Tyler and I'm a writer for Lengro. I have Beneath the Covers page, and Em and I do a joint Twin Flames page. We also do film reviews in our Leading Ladies page as well.
Oh, you do indeed.
Yeah.
Go on, over to you, Em.
Sorry. Jumped in there, didn't I? Just like, boing. Yeah. So I'm Emma Arts, and as Jack said, we have a joint Twin Flames page where we write micro stories weekly, and also do film reviews. So if you're ever stuck for something to watch over lockdown or quiet night, whatever, check them out, because we all do, myself, Sam and Jackie do 2 films or TV series each week. So there's lots and lots of options there for all different types of tastes. And I also have my my own page called Em's World, where I do interviews or write my short stories in parts. So yeah. And
of course, our amazing Amanda Waring, who probably needs no introduction, but Amanda, go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers.
Well, today I feel like being, I think that's where I've got so many hats on. So, and this thing today, I'm not sure it's really working. I feel like a bit of a weird Russian doll. But it's an interesting look for Valentine's. So Amanda Waring, and it's so lovely to see everyone. I am an actress, performer, filmmaker, celebrant, inspirational speaker, a woman's mentor, woman's coach, shamanic teacher, and really help people with care. So anyone that's got any questions or queries about looking after loved ones in care, anything about helping somebody to pass more gently, any of those deeper issues, I'm here and available to talk through that. And my page is the Heart of Care Universe, and you'll always have a little bit of a acting story about my life. You'll always have something that is about connecting with nature or alternative ways to help address your mental health and improve that, and looking at ways to really cherish love and celebrate it in all its forms. So yeah, come on over and join us.
Absolutely love that. And of course, the lady that I insult publicly because I absolutely
Wow.
Introduce yourself, Rose.
Hello, everybody. My name's Rose Waters. I am a hairstylist, makeup artist. I have an organic in Brighton, and I get bullied by Claire. She is really mean to me, and I'm trying to find a helpline. I don't like her at all.
No. Your family keeps sending the checks. As long as they keep sending the checks, I'll keep talking to you. Do you know what I mean? I've got to bring back my favourite couple as well for some backup as well. Dushan and Tatiana, I've got to ask you guys. I kind of stole you when I found Tatiana in Brighton. In actual fact, it was my daughter Honeybee who found Tatiana, and I just found this connection with you. And then we discovered that you already worked on social media. You guys had moved from South Africa to England, and I, for one, hope you're going to stay in England. But I've just got this feeling, and I don't know about you guys watching, that this couple are already a couple that I want to see more of. And so we're going to try and bring them back regularly, but they don't just talk to us the way they do. Guys, tell them about your social media and what they can do, so I can bring up a link for everyone to follow your amazing stuff.
You can go for it.
You can go. Go on, you do it.
Yeah.
No, you do it.
So 1 second. Can I just interrupt 1 second? Because in actual fact, Dushan, you are both top models and do a lot of modeling assignments, but you do your videos to entertain people and you have your very own perception of what's funny. And, well, do you know what? You make us laugh, but then we're very strange here at Lengro Live. And I think other people would love you as well. We're going to have to show a clip of one of your videos soon as well. So, yeah, talk us through what people can expect when they follow you.
A lot more funny things. I mean, we've wanted to do pranks on each other
for a long time.
For
We
a
just
long,
don't
long
have the
time.
space.
Yeah, so we live in obviously a small apartment, so not apartment, but we basically with each other every day, all day. So a lot more pranks, a lot more challenges. We love challenges like handcuffing each other for 24 hours and kind of.
But there's a twist to it. We're gonna ask our Instagram followers, and they're gonna detect. What's it called? Not detect.
They're gonna basically
dictate our day for us, so we have to do what they make us do. Handcuffed. We've tried it, just making breakfast together, and I can't.
This is Rose. You know what I'm thinking, don't you? This is too good to pass up. I think that if you do this, being handcuffed for a day and doing what you're told to by people watching, it's made for Lengro, isn't it? Really?
It really is. Really exciting.
Yeah.
I think that sounds absolutely amazing. So you all have to let us know. We'll put it in Lengro. You've got an amazing article in today as well. And I don't know where the time goes because we've only got about 8 minutes of the show.
Before we go, Claire, have you, from one lovely couple to another lovely couple, have you got that picture of Stanley and Mavis?
Oh, let me find.
Couple?
I've got everything that should be up here. Let me have a little look. Oh yes, I've got all the pictures.
Oh, so this is Stanley and Mavis, and they've been married for over 60 years. 83-year-old Stanley moved into a care home in Bolton after his dementia became worse in 2019. So Mavis used to go and visit him all the time, but then COVID hit. And with the restrictions, she wasn't able to go and see him for such a long time. But a few weeks ago, Mavis went into the care home because she fell ill. And finally, the couple were reunited. Stanley gave his wife a bouquet of flowers and said he couldn't believe it when he saw Mavis. It was like a dream. And Mavis said she was so pleased to see Stanley again. Because she'd missed him so much. She was overwhelmed and just burst into tears. Also said that the key to a good marriage is communication, to always talk things through. And the care home staff were just brought to tears by the reunited couple. They threw on a special dinner for them. They had a candlelit romantic dinner together. So now they are together.
You see, Jack, I love that. Where there's a will, with Mercury in retrograde at the moment, we're trying to go through problems. When Mercury's in retrograde, the planet's retrograde, it appears like it's going backwards. You can't go through problems. And what this couple have done is very typical of Mercury in retrograde. When you make a success of it, they've gone around, they've found a way. And I know that we can't all be together at this time, but we can be there in spirit for each other and just to let each other know that we're here. Jack, I've got another picture. Could you explain this to me, please?
Oh, so this is actress Michelle Collins, ex-EastEnder, and this is she paid tribute to her partner of 8 years, who also happens to be 22 years younger than her, and she just thanked him for being there for her and supporting her and being her rock. So age doesn't matter. That just proves it.
Oh
no, 22 years.
That is so beautiful. Well, we have had.
She looks beautiful, doesn't she? Though there doesn't look like there's an age difference at all. They look.
She does look very young.
I don't think she ages. So Carla says, my husband bought me 3 pounds of different homemade chocolates. One is dark chocolate covered cherries. Oh, nice. And 2 boxes of mixed cream chocolate. I think he's a keeper. What do you think?
Oh, definitely a keeper.
Yeah.
Wow, what a present.
Emma Ross has worked out my nickname. That's been my nickname since I was a baby, which is Clunky. A lot worse than that. You really, really have.
I have some nicknames for you.
Yeah. Hold on. What are those nicknames again? Oh, do you know what? I hate it when technology. Carla says, beautiful story. Em, could you read that for me, please?
Beautiful story. My husband and I have been together for 35 and a half years. Oh, congratulations, Carla. That is absolutely beautiful. Congratulations to you both.
Can I share this story? Because this is a true story. So there was a young woman on a bus, and a gentleman was holding some flowers, and the young lady kept looking at the flowers and again, and in the end the old gentleman gave her the flowers and said, you know, I can see you like the flowers, have them, and I'll tell my wife that I gave them to you. And then the bus stops and she watches the gentleman get off at the cemetery.
Oh.
And isn't that just
Oh, that's lovely.
but lovely, you know, all of that at once. And I really hope that everybody, even though with our love at the moment, you know, not reaching our loves in our physical way that we could do, but just, you know, have some uplifting, beautiful love stories to read, to just share the love. Let's share the love.
Share the love.
Absolutely. A kiss to you, Emma, above. So you can pass it on. Can you pass it on to Jack?
You know what? Rose, I love you. I love you.
I can kiss Tatiana. Love you, Claire.
I think we need an on-screen Tatiana.
So listen, guys, you can find all of us that are on here in Lengro magazine, and all of us, you can actually inbox and message for free. It's not hard to find us, and make sure you like, follow, and share our page as well. I'm going to do a little bit of page hopping, and I will be back on here later on this afternoon. If the beautiful Rose, the amazing Amanda, you'll be in bed, Jack, you'll be cooking with family probably, and Tatiana and Dushon, you'll be ordering some handcuffs by the looks of it. Do let us know how we can get our hands on watching the handcuff. How are you going to do it then? Seriously.
So we're gonna literally handcuff ourselves.
Shall we tell them the story? We didn't buy the handcuffs, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Anne Summers.
We live in an apartment, so there's 6 flats, and downstairs there's an old man that stays there, and it was Halloween, and he was throwing out a box full of magic tricks. So he said we're the only young people that stay there, so he wrote on the box saying that we could take it. So because we have kids that we always look after every Saturday, we thought, oh, maybe it would be fun for them. So we took it and we all looked in it and we found the handcuffs. So that's where we got them.
We believe you.
I've got a few stories like that.
Tatiana and Dushon's family who are watching. Of course they did. Well, do you know what? I think that you've been doing some babysitting this morning, and I'm so happy to have you in Lengro for as long as we've got you, because I do believe that your journey is way above the stars from Lengro, and we're going to watch you fly for years and years. Don't you guys agree? I really, really do. Okay, so I'll come to Rose first. Keep it nice and clean. What are your take on Valentine's Day? Do you have any last words?
Be kind and lovely to each other.
Oh, no insult.
Even when you want to kill your partner because you've been locked up for a little while, just try to be kind and lovely.
I like that. I was going to say to Carla, actually, you've been married for 35 years with good behaviour. You could have been out by now. Amanda, what is your advice for Valentine?
Love is the flower that you must let grow. So
that is so.
Let that love grow.
It is. You're always full of good words of wisdom and a lot cleaner mouth than Rose. What do you have to say?
I'm kind of unprepared for this one, but love yourself, and also be kind. And if you're on your own this Valentine's Day, that's okay too. Just love yourself, be kind, and That's
Be-
all I can think of.
Be good to yourself.
I can't think of two more words. There's no two more words that the world has enveloped in the last 2 years than be kind, indeed. Jack?
Yeah, I same as Em. Look after yourself. Drink that champagne in the morning. Cook yourself something lovely to eat. Watch something good on TV, and phone your friends, because it's all about everybody that you love.
Yeah.
So phone up your best friends and have a good old chat, and just look after yourself.
I'm not calling you Claire. I
It's
don't
all right.
like you.
I copied the key for your house, so I'm going to come in later and leave something for
Oh
you.
no.
Tatiana and Dushan, people like Rose and I are older than you. In particular cases, Rose is a lot older. You envelope and, of course, are the future for love and everything. And I just want to know, going through to the future, what keeps you two going? Because you've got such a magic about you both. What is your sort of eulogy of life? How do you keep positive?
I think the biggest thing is being honest, not lying to each other, and like she said as well, is just speaking to each other, making sure communication is the biggest thing that keeps us strong, because we know what we're feeling and we can deal with it instead of hiding it away and not knowing what the other person feels and struggling. So yeah,
and supporting one another with what they want to do. If he's got a passion for something, don't bring the person down, support them and help them through that. I think that's also one of our biggest things. We're able to be ourselves individually and then together, which is so important, because when you're in a relationship or a marriage or anything, you don't want to lose yourself. You need to keep that. So
do you know, I just
Fantastic.
I would love to hear so much more from you two on the pages of Lengro as well. Rose, when I'm live, don't text me. Can you ask me if I can borrow the handcuffs after? Wait till
Okay. And can I have my whips back, please?
They need fixing. I am going to be paid shopping at 11:30 into my private members club where this crazy lot hang out. I'm going to be there to do some readings. But first, I have got a private meeting in about 20 minutes with a new writer for Lengro Kids, which I'm really looking forward to. Sorry if we didn't keep it as clean. Hopefully we did keep it clean enough. And I will see you guys in the club. Then I think I'm going over to Derek's later, but I will definitely be back here. And Rose, if you're not too busy looking up handcuffs and various other things, maybe you could join me.
Okay.
Tatiana and Dushan, it's a pleasure always. Please, please, please inbox us, get in contact. You don't have to be alone. You can be a part of our world. Oh my God, that doesn't sound such a good thing, does it? Thank you so much. Goodbye, guys, and we'll see you all soon.
Bye, all you beautiful people.